Okay, let's go ahead and start, I guess, with introductions of who we are, what we're doing, and how it's going. And then they made me start it. Okay, anyhow. My name is James. I am a senior in college at the moment. I'm working in IT, and I will probably work in IT afterwards, after I graduate. Part-time, I do content creation, mostly focusing right now on Hearthstone content on my YouTube channel, and also Twitter, hashtag shameless sellout something. Anything else that's interesting about me? I actually don't know.
The article.
Oh, yeah, I'm also an article writer for whatchamacallit, Ace game, Ace something game guides. Real professional that I know the company that I'm working for, but there's that. So yeah, I not only do I produce videos about Hearthstone, but I'm also a content writer and esports writer. I'm a mildly competitive player, so I guess that's worth something. And yeah, this will technically be my first Dungeons & Dragons game. I've been trying to get one together for a while, and just stuff doesn't work out, Yes, true. You could have just said that.
You're speaking.
Okay. It sounds good.
Tico?
Wow.
Hi, my name is Margaret, and I'm a freshman in college, and I am working to become a seamstress. That's
so cool.
Literally the only interesting
She spends
stuff.
most of her day sewing and
Reading.
And making fun of her younger brother. One of their
unsuccessfully.
Yeah. Maybe I should have mentioned that we're all siblings. That's probably pretty important when it comes to knowing who we are. So, Andrew, go ahead.
I'm Andrew. I am a junior in high school.
He's also a dungeon master. Yeah.
But
you have a little more to it than that. You do stream.
I do stream. I used to stream quite often. I've slowed down recently so I can set up this D&D game. I will start streaming more games soon. Anything else? I'm not very interested.
What games do you stream?
I usually stream Valorant or Planet Coaster.
What rank are you in Valorant?
I just moved up the other day to Iron 3.
Oh, so wood tier.
I'm terrible. But I am moving up. I've just been playing with silvers recently.
Okie dokie.
Bottom frag, still playing with silvers.
Okay. So there's it starts at like the Valorant tier, like the cool people, and then you have like diamond and platinum, and then it goes down to gold, and then silver, and then it's wood.
No, then it's bronze.
I'm sorry, I skipped the whole thing.
Iron.
And then iron. Yeah. No, and then there's iron, and then there's wood tier, and Andrew's just like the bottom. They're like, how do we assign any sort of value to this rank in the game?
At least I have friends.
Oh, wow.
Where?
Okay, dude. All right.
It's time to stop.
Okay, so Andrew, maybe you can tell us a little bit about the world that we'll be playing in before we introduce our characters.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal her notes.
You don't have to just read the notes. You can just.
Well, I'm basing off this.
So, what are some of the rules of the world? Maybe we should start there.
The rules of this low fantasy world is no magic, which is the big one. There are multiple races that exist. The islands that we're playing on is called Prancing Islands. They basically two S-shaped islands together with a few islands in the middle and two large mountains. What?
Picture.
I don't have the picture on me right now.
We had a scuffed picture of a pencil drawing of some
I don't have it on
weird-looking pomegranates or eggplant, something like that.
It looks cool.
It was.
We have the northern kingdom of Ragnar, which is an elven kingdom.
No, don't tell us the kingdoms. We'll get to the kingdoms.
You guys already know that.
No. You don't have to talk about that. It was mostly like a generic thing. Like mostly just the fact that
race.
The thing that makes this D&D campaign unique should be the fact that there is no magic or anything that could have been magic would be explained in some physical way or scientific way.
Say like Illuminate, we have glow-in-the-dark bugs that we can throw at things.
Cure wounds is that I'm really good at sewing up some wounds. Because believe it or not, in a low fantasy, no magic environment, I'm still playing a cleric. So
big brains.
Or one of my characters. That's, I guess, something else.
We do have deities, but they don't really give any buff.
I said, well, you'll explain that when we get to it.
Yeah, I'll explain it later.
Which, session 20, it'll be important, I guess.
So, James here is playing...
I can introduce my characters.
Grunt and Gurg.
Alright,
explain that.
So I'm playing two characters because balance reasons. I have Gurg, who is a half-orc cleric, who has no deity that he follows. I guess a little bit about Gurg. He is a half-orc, so his father was an orc and his mother was a human. He saw a lot of people didn't treat him right, back in the day. And so he thought that because he was an orc, and he understood the stigma of, being an orc, and where it came from was that the orcs have just caused a lot of damage to other races just because of their brute strength or how large they are in comparison to humans. So Gurg wanted to turn that around by becoming a cleric and spending most of his time healing others and basically providing as much value for other people that he could. So that's my first character. I have a second character here. For some stupid reason, I named them both after G, so I'm gonna mix these up. But her name is Grunt. She is a high elf and she is a fighter. The reason she's called Grunt is because she doesn't have a tongue and she can't speak. Mostly so that I didn't have to do a girl voice. But that's so yeah, she's a female high elf. I'm gonna keep most of her backstory kind of suspicious because it's a surprise tool that will help us later. But yeah, mostly the most important thing is that she's a fighter and she's mute and she's a half elf. I guess I could explain what they look like a little bit, which I don't know that I actually did in session 0. But essentially, Gurg is going to be very big, very strong. He can, I don't know, he's kind of, I think I said their height and then I didn't write it down. So there is that. I think Gurg was Gurg's actually kind of short for an orc, real stocky.
Gurg's pretty short.
And pretty friendly. Not somebody who's initially going to. He's trying to fight against his orc tendencies by just being the nicest person that he can be. Okay. And then Grunt is a very, very tall,
short,
very.
What?
Tall for.
Elves are pretty.
Elves are pretty short. No, tall for an elf.
I mean, stupid.
She's probably close to 6 foot. I don't know. Did I write it down?
Yeah, you said she was 5'10".
I literally just asked what their height was, and you didn't say anything. What were my character's heights? No, you don't know Gurg's height. Well, no, Gurg was shorter.
Yeah, Grunt is 5'10".
5'10".
Not really heavy.
I forgot. Okay, and then Gurg is.
That'll have all of them.
I don't think I wrote it down.
I did put the character sheets on the Discord if you want to look at that.
No, because the part that I'm talking about I keep hidden because it's very secretive.
It's on the second page. I didn't post the
We'll just say Gurg is 5'8", which I think is pretty short for an orc. Just because I can.
Orcs are pretty tall.
Yeah. Okay, so it sounds good.
You want to go?
Anything else? I think most of it would just come with time of me explaining what they look like, and we'll go from there. All right, Mari, you can go ahead and explain.
All right, my character's name is Charlero Tico. I go by Tico. I'm a Lightfoot halfling. I'm super short, 2'11". I'm about the size of an average 3-year-old. And yeah, I grew up in Ragnar, in the palace.
So that's the Elven Kingdom in the very north of the world, or the islands that we're on.
Prancing Island. So yeah, I don't know what else.
That's what it is. We don't have to explain the backstory.
Yeah.
Can I explain what happened last session now?
Yeah, so we'll explain what happened in session 0, which is... Go ahead.
Session 0, Grunt and Gurg met up with a caravan and rode with Chico along the road, they were ambushed by goblins. And these goblins had a fight, almost killed one of the party members, and then...
We killed all the goblins, by the way.
They finally killed all the goblins, and then...
Or, excuse me, Grunt killed all the goblins.
Grunt killed all the goblins, yeah. Grunt saw something...
Okay, Tico killed one goblin, Grunt killed all the goblins.
Wow, congratulations. Grunt saw something saw a small hole in the forest, and him and Gurg... Her and Gurg, I'm sorry. I'm gonna call Grunt a guy.
It's great. See, I made them different genders so I wouldn't like mix them up, and then we still mix them up. So there's that.
Grunt and Gurg went over to explore this hole, find out what it is, and as they peered down at the hole, they were both knocked unconscious without knowing what hit them. Tico was walking back to the caravan to tell them that the goblins were taken care of, and she was suddenly knocked unconscious.
And that's where we ended it. We all got knocked unconscious.
Did you post the video yet?
I haven't posted the video, so we did record all of session 0, where we just kind of talked about stuff. So, and we did all of that. So, at some point in time, probably today or tomorrow, I'll get done editing that, and I will put that on our YouTube channel, which should be linked in the description of the Twitch channel. If you want to go ahead and subscribe to that or whatever you want to do. Is that it?
I think so. So if I can go ahead and start where we're at.
Yep.
Okay.
I guess we're good.
You guys are in you guys suddenly wake up. It's a pitch black. You don't know anything. Your hands are bound.
In front of us or behind us?
Behind you.
Okay.
It's like they're on a pole. You guys are surrounded, bound, hands on.
What kind of pole is it? Wood?
Yeah, it's a wood pole. It's more like a support beam, it seems. But you don't know what because it's pitch black.
Are all three of us like next to each other?
Yes, you all three are next to each other. And suddenly...
Did you steal my campaign notes
no,
for Star Wars? Because holy moly, this is close. Okay.
No, I did not. This was completely made up by me.
Wow. Okay, go ahead.
In front of you here. And then you suddenly see a light coming towards you.
Wait, so we're in like darkness?
Yeah, you're in darkness. Okay. Now you see a light. It seems to be you're in a cave. You don't know what's going on. You were still very drowsy from being knocked out and woken up. This is about 10 hours later.
How would we know how much time?
Because you had a rest. A long rest.
Cool.
I have a question.
Yes.
So, we were all knocked out, unconscious. We were kind of sleeping. We're only tied up by our hands?
You guys are tied up by your hands, yes.
So there's no rope supporting us, or kind of just hanging?
No, you guys are just sitting on the ground.
Oh, we're sitting?
I should explain that.
Okay.
You guys are like on the ground with your hands tied up
against
this wooden pole.
On this pole. And we heard a noise in the distance.
You heard a noise. It sounded like a goblin.
Right.
Going,
and it's coming toward us.
Now you see a light coming towards you.
Okay.
In which direction?
It's in front of you.
So are we in pitch darkness right now? Because
you guys are you were in pitch darkness. Now it's a bit more lighter. As you see, you're in like a circular cave area, and it seems to be a hallway leading out where the light's coming from.
So Gurg is going to just try to shimmy his way to stand up.
Okay. As you try to stand up, you realize ceiling's like right above your head.
Can I?
And you bump your head. Try doing that.
No.
Can I try to get out of the ropes behind me?
That was like the first question we were gonna ask.
Yeah, I know. I forgot which one that goes under. May I ask, how are you trying to get out of the ropes? Are you trying to force your way or just slip your hands through?
Put my hands through, they're small.
Okay, that would be...
Yeah, she's got really small hands.
I don't know what that would be. Slide fan, I guess.
No, it would just be like it would be a dexterity check.
Okay, sure, dexterity check.
Darn.
May I ask what you rolled?
I got a 2, but I got a +7 in dexterity. No, that's saving throw. Oh, +5.
Wait, is that +5 +2 or?
No, this is added to that.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
So 7.
Okay, you try slipping your hands through. The ropes are tightly bound around you.
So Gurg, being a very hefty dude and not liking being bound up, will just try to just snap the half arm. He's just gonna try snapping his wrist out.
That'd be a strength check.
8.
As you try snapping it, your hands don't even move.
What? Explain.
You try snapping it, your hands can't move because they're tightly bound.
Very cool.
Okay, as you start hearing footsteps now.
That guy's coming
towards you.
Coming closer.
How many?
And suddenly, in the opening that I told you guys about earlier, you see a small torch come out and a short little dude. He seems to be in white armor and have a hammer in his hand.
Wait, you said...
Oh, hello there! How are you doing? My name's Bison!
This is Gerd. I'm sorry, what was your name?
Bison!
Bazon.
Bison! B-A-N... Wait, no! B-A-Z-O-N!
Wait, can he even spell?
Who?
The goblin?
I never said it was a goblin. I said it was a short dude in white armor.
Well, what is he? What? Is it?
He slowly takes off his helmet.
I'm a dwarf!
Cool. So, Gerd's just kind
You guys want to get out of here?
Yes, please.
Okay.
He sets his torch down on the ground and puts his hammer back on his belt, pulls out a short knife, and cuts the ropes.
Cool. Do we have our weapons?
You guys, your weapons are on the wall beside you. You didn't see them beforehand. Now you do.
You stole what I wrote for my campaign.
I did. You
because this
is
is
all your stuff. I didn't see it.
Very similar to what I was gonna do for us.
It was. Oh, cool.
Like, except okay, sorry. I'll just.
Okay, can I
we'll
ask
talk about this
them-
afterwards.
How did you know that we were here?
I did it! I got a quest to kill these goblins!
So we were kidnapped by goblins?
I'm not disclosed to give you that information.
I'm asking. Gerd is asking the dwarf.
Well, apparently, if you tied up here in this goblin nest, you must have been.
Okay. Are there more goblins left, or have you killed them all?
I killed a few of them on my way in here. I thought I heard some shuffling around back here, so I thought I might check back here first.
Reasonable.
Where exactly are we in the Prancing Islands? I'm asking.
Oh,
Bazon.
You're a little south, close to the human kingdom by now. We might
So
be in
wait,
it.
how far did we go?
So, if I may explain, you guys were traveling in the caravan from... She was in the Elven Kingdom. She traveled down. You guys met up with her close by the mountains, and you guys went a little ways, ran into goblins. You don't know exactly where you were because you were on the road.
Okay.
And there was no signs.
Okay.
Now, I think we should head out of here. There might be more goblins lurking around.
So Grun's kind of gonna look over through Gurg's like dark curly hair and just like take any of like the dust and leaves and stuff that's on the that was on his hair, and Gurg will kind of like shove her off, and then Gurg's like, all right, I guess we're gonna follow you out of here.
Okay.
Or should we just help him clear all these goblins? I'm gonna look to you like we've been friends. Like Gurg's gonna look to you like we've been friends for the last 20 years and be like, should we just go help him clear the goblins, or what are we doing?
What's in it for us?
Yeah, what's in it for us? I mean, you did. Okay. Let's be fair. He did just rescue us.
Yeah.
So, sure. Let's.
But we
help
don't
him.
know if he's actually the one who put us in here.
I can't really give you anything. This was like a one gold piece quest.
One gold piece for this quest.
Well, it was from a very poor town. These goblins have been terrorizing them for days.
I'm down to help out.
Okay.
He picks up his torch as I've been holding. I forgot to mention. He's now holding his hands.
Be exit this way. I'm gonna get out. Follow me.
He slowly walks
Is he limping? Or is
No,
he
he's just walking
dwarf?
slowly. He's short. He's a dwarf.
Okay, I guess Gerg will start following and Grunt will be
Well,
closer.
now, as you guys are...
First.
Yeah, well, I thought we were
yeah, you guys already grabbed weapons.
Oh, I missed that part.
How would you guys like to follow him? Would you like to follow him like a single line or something? No.
The invasion. Classic.
Are you guys gonna follow him in a line or something?
Sure. Gerg will follow right behind them with Grunt, like right on his shoulder, like right next to. Like,
okay.
I guess we're kind of crawling. Like, his ceilings are really short, right?
It was short back in the cave. Now, as you get out toward the hallway, it raises up. It's
I'm gonna walk free.
It's about 5 foot tall, so right now, but it's
so we're just kind of like hunched over just a tiny bit. It's not too big a deal. So I'm gonna kind of size up the dwarf a little bit. You know, he's wearing armor. Does he have weapons?
As I said before, he has a big white hammer, and it seems that he has white plate armor on.
Wait, white plate armor, so it's clean.
Yeah, it's very clean. There might be a few drops of blood on it, but it is white.
Is his hammer bloody?
His hammer, it does have a little bit of blood on it, not that much. As I said before, his armor's white. Now you guys are in the hallway. The light is much easier to see. As you see on his armor, he has a little crest on his shoulder plate, and his chest plate seems to have a slight design on it with like blue thread.
Okay. Gerg will look over and, well, it's, Mr. Dwarf, thanks for rescuing us.
Oh, no problem.
What's your name?
As I said before, my name is Basil. You're not very good with names, are you?
No, I don't remember names very well, even though I write them down.
Would you like me to spell it for you?
Well, Mr. Dwarf, where'd you get your...
Wait, hold up!
As he says that, a goblin comes running at him. He smacks it right in the face, and it goes... It dies.
Cool.
Okay, do I recognize any of the insignias on his...
No.
I don't. Okay.
No.
There's no way we would recognize.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Not from the prancing.
Where are you from, Mr. Dwarf?
I was living in the Dwarven Kingdom for a while, and then I accidentally found my way down to the Warfields. I almost died there. But eventually, I met up with some friendly orcs who decided to take me to the other side of the mountain and let me go.
Friendly orcs. Okay.
Very friendly orcs.
Interesting.
They were very friendly.
Well, that explains why you didn't freak out when you saw me.
They related to you in any way? Could they be?
No idea.
They could be. Who's to tell? Now, let's go.
Can you guys roll a perception check real quick?
Oh, what?
That's not conspicuous at all. 14 and 21.
May I ask who has those?
14 is Gerg and Grunt is 21.
Cool, Margaret.
24.
Okay. As up ahead you see two more goblins. The light illuminates a bit more. You see a small room up ahead with two goblins just sitting there waiting for you to come. And you see next to you, there's like a small opening.
So all three of us are seeing this?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a small opening in the wall up ahead.
So Grunt will immediately just kind of like yank Gerg behind her.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, yeah.
Protective.
Right.
Okay. The dwarf
Creeps up slowly.
He looks like he doesn't even notice the room next to him. He might have cleared it earlier. He's not saying.
Oh, wait.
Yeah?
There's some stuff up ahead.
Where? I see those goblins.
There's also a door to...
Whoa! I didn't see that there.
So wait, the goblins are just kind of looking at us?
Yeah.
How far away are they?
They have dark vision. They seem about 3 meters away.
Define meters again. Sorry.
It's
Meters
3.28
is about 3 feet.
Okay, come on.
I'm trying to use meters because I know most of the
She
words
wrote down the conversion between feet to meters because we speak American. Holy moly. Okay.
Oh, there might be goblins in here. Let me check it out real quick.
So is it just a door? And he's just
No, it's just like a small cave opening.
Okay. Do you see anything through it though?
It's on the wall, and you guys are behind him, so not really. He's like right next to it. He didn't see it.
So wait, they're like in running distance. The goblins are.
Yeah. He enters the room. He disappears for a few seconds, and you hear.
Apparently there were 2 more in there.
We're just all kind of gonna, or excuse me, these two are just gonna like stay behind this guy. And Greg will just kind of look at him. You want 2 more up there?
Yeah, give me a second.
He pulls out a second smaller hammer.
Yeah.
Throws it. It bounces off one head, hits the other goblin's head too. They're both dead.
2 goblins with 1 hammer.
Get it right. The hammer that he threw was red. It didn't look like blood. It looked like it was like red painting.
Okay.
And he walks up in the room. Now, as you see, the 2 goblins were standing in a small circular room like you were in before, except the ceiling is about 6 foot tall now. And he picks up his hammer and puts it back on his belt.
So there was the room we were in that only had 1 hallway, and off of this hallway there was 1 like other circular room.
Yeah.
What's down the hallway?
Further down the hallway, because if you guys don't know how caves work, it's like a cave like this, and it slowly branches off. So it's like nice, smooth, and it's not like a dungeon.
Right.
Further down the hallway in this cubby hallway, it seems to curve off, so you can't really see anything in it.
Which way?
Further down the hallway.
No. Which way does it curve off?
It just curves off.
It doesn't.
Use your imagination.
Oh, thanks.
Basically, we just can't see. So I'm just gonna. Gerg is just gonna look mildly impressed and follow the dwarf.
Okay. The dwarf slowly walks down.
We did pull our weapons out. I should maybe specify that.
Dude.
So Gerg is gonna pull out his mace. Grunt is going to draw her rapier.
Should we roll for initiative or no?
There's nobody. He's done killed all of them already.
Oh, okay.
No reason to roll yet.
Okay. He's down by the corner, and he looks like he's like backed up against the wall, so they don't see him. He's like on the curve. So if the curve's going this way, the dwarf.
Okay.
So if the curve's going this way, he's like right here before the curve.
Okay.
You ready? I heard some rustling outside when I came in here. They might have came in from squirting around for a bit.
Okay. We'll just keep following him.
He jumps around the corner. Roll for initiative.
What do we see? I don't know what I'm doing.
You see 4 goblins in front of you right now.
Okay, so wait. What does the room look like?
So the room is a large opening. It's about 10 meters wide, 3 meters tall, 14 to 20 meters long. You can't really tell.
I'm looking at your drawing.
I don't know. Okay, explain what we. So okay. we it like curved out, right?
Real quick, I can draw this for you if it helps.
It would help.
I'm a visual learner.
I should write down initiatives. Man, this guy sucks at initiative.
Oh, these is only.
So this is all you guys have been through so far. This isn't really big, so they probably can't see it. So there's like a room here that you guys started in.
Room.
There's a little room here.
What was this? Oh, that was
this is where the 2 goblins were.
Oh, okay.
And then this is now where you see 4 more goblins. You
so
can't see the entire room.
The room we started in is actually the largest?
No, it was pretty small. He's
not good at drawing. Yeah, I get it. I think.
Draw a scale, people. Alright, how many?
Fine, I'll draw the scale.
No, don't. It's okay. I got it.
There we go.
It's like this.
No, the little goblin. Okay, so
yeah, there's 4 goblins right here. You can't see the entire room yet.
Okay.
You guys are just in the entryway.
Wait a second. Okay. Who's gonna have this realization? One of them are gonna have it. It doesn't matter. How the heck did he walk in here past those goblins to save us?
As I said before, he said that he heard some rustling outside because they were probably scouting around and, what is it called?
Patrolling.
Patrolling, yeah.
So anyhow, you want our initiatives?
Let me write some down. Put some stuff down. Yes, I do want your initiatives.
Okay, Grunt had a 20.
1 second.
Yeah, it's gonna be the highest.
He said he wanted initiatives, and he's like, 1 second. Okay, dude.
How do you spell Gurg?
Girg.
Thank you.
Yeah, Gurg is like light green, like lighter than most orcs. I guess I don't know if I actually said that.
He's a half-orc.
Whatever.
Yeah, half orcs are usually lighter than most orcs, and sometimes have splotches of human skin. Okay, so Grunt rolled a what?
20. Or he rolled a 15 plus 5. So
Okay,
20.
I don't care about that.
That's fine.
Gurg?
4.
Tico.
9.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not so bad. So wait, our marching order is like Grunt, Gurg, and then Tico?
Grunt, Tico, Gurg.
No.
Oh, what do you mean?
How we're going into the room. I'm behind everybody.
Yeah.
She's pulling the caboose.
I'm also really.
Peeking.
I'm not peeking.
Can't see anything. You have a
Just
bunch
work
of
out.
folders.
Come on, dude. Look at this dude. Thinks we actually trying to cheat. This is Dungeons and Dragons. You can't cheat.
I'm sorry, I played too many card
I
games
cheat.
with her.
It's true. Margaret's gonna cheat. There's no winning in Dungeons and Dragons besides having fun. Margaret's face.
That's a lot of rolls.
Are you rolling for each goblin?
Yes.
It's not
Big
like
brains.
Look at this dude.
Okay. So you order that it's going in.
Well, and the dwarf is 5 people. Yeah.
Yeah, so the goblin, there's a goblin in front of you. He seems to be moving first. Then it is Grunt. And then another goblin next to him. Okay, and then goblin next to him. And then the goblin next to him. And then Tico, and then Gurg. Okay, so they're a little bit in front of you. You see them, the first one runs up to you and swings his short sword at you. The goblins.
Not having the monster card.
I'm
printed
sorry,
off.
I
It's okay. I don't have spells print off. We're gonna probably streamline this a little better after, like, next
yeah.
week.
Am I able to sneak?
Yeah, roll for stealth.
I don't
Just
have to
go.
hunt.
Well, you can because you're you're behind us.
everyone, and
Right.
since the people in front of you are one size bigger than you, you can hide behind them immediately.
Right.
So you have to roll for stealth if you're gonna go in front of them.
Oh
I have no
no!
Okay.
A natural 1.
Alright, but I got high stealth, right?
Yeah, you got a pretty high stealth anyway.
So 8.
Okay, give me a
Wow,
second.
plus 7 for stealth.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You're what?
So sorry. Yeah. Next time you need to print off the stat box, or at least like do something.
I'm sorry, I forgot
It was
about.
fine because I forgot to do my spells as well.
Okay.
Just
So,
sorry, my abilities.
so you rolled a 1.
Plus 7, like I said, it's an
Well,
8.
it was a critical fail. You rolled a 1.
You're doing critical fails and critical successes.
Yes. So
That's
did
fine.
last time.
Okay,
I don't
dude.
remember that last time because I rolled a 20.
No, you rolled like a 17 plus whatever. James rolled a 20 with him stabbing his goblin with the rapier.
And I get critical damage.
Yeah,
for
you
it.
killed him instantly. So, critical fail. They still can't see you right now, but if you're going to sneak out in front of them, they can.
Okay. Gosh darn.
They notice your shadow. How about that?
They notice this tiny little 3-inch shot. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's fine.
Critical
Maybe
fail,
you
right?
maybe you just like kicked a rock or something in there.
You stubbed your toe and ow!
I don't do that.
Okay. Anyhow, Who's first?
So first, the dwarf.
Okay.
He jumps up in front, smacks a goblin on the head, the closest one.
Okay.
That kills off one of them.
Does he have like guaranteed hits and guaranteed
he's
crits every time?
too,
He's overpowered.
yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm not.
This is my campaign.
No, this is collaborative storytelling.
Who wrote it?
This is
Not me.
This is collaborative
You're taking
storytelling.
other people's works? That's
No.
cheating.
Most of it I memorized.
Plagiarism. okay, it's fine. So
Right,
one of the orcs is already dead. Alright, goblins.
Yeah, one of the goblins smacked on the head, dead. The second goblin runs up to stab the dwarf. He hits his armor, bounces off, hits him in the arm.
Hits himself in the arm?
Yeah, he hits himself in the arm with a sword. Because it bounced. No. The goblin.
I'm losing order here.
Okay. The
Pay attention.
goblin took his short sword, tried stabbing the dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
It bounced off his plate armor, hit him in the shoulder.
Okay.
In the arm. Whatever.
Stop hitting yourself. Okay.
Okay, now it's Grunt.
So Grunt's gonna, kind of just assess the situation. I'm going to run up to the goblin who just tried stabbing the dwarf. And I'm gonna take a stab at him with my rapier.
Okay, hit.
And while I'm thrusting, she's gonna make like a manly grunt sound. Yeah. Even though she's this very tall, slender high elf.
I was figured her
Like a
buff
very-
because she's a fighter.
No, she's super slender.
Yeah, I know.
Actually. Yeah. No, because she is. Yeah,
She's more
Gurg is
fancy
much stronger than.
At least she's not a barbarian.
Right. So she's very much like a fencer. Rapier. So wait a second, I gotta roll a hit. Are we good?
Roll ahead.
Okay. Natural 20.
Yeah, you stab him to the chest, kill him.
What? Not even letting me roll critical damage, dude?
You don't need to.
It's a 20.
I
He already
could.
took like 3 or 4 hit points from stabbing himself.
I could roll double ones. Well, does he have 5 HP left? That's plus 5.
He has like
7.
3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely killed him. Whoopsies!
He stabbed himself in the arm and he's bleeding out everywhere.
Right. Cool. I stabbed him in the chest. Got it.
Okay, yeah, you killed one.
Wings.
Now you're further in the room. Mark, cover your ears.
Why? You didn't
Why? What?
Because she can't see anything yet. Mark, pretend your Tika doesn't know
Well,
anything.
okay.
You see 4 more goblins in the room.
Cool. Do I still have time to make a... Yeah, I still have a couple seconds. I'm gonna flash a small hand signal to Gurg. That essentially means more enemies.
I'm pretty sure Gurg would have to roll for perception.
Gurg would be watching. They have dark vision.
Okay, they do have dark vision?
Yeah, both of my characters have dark
You should have
vision.
said that earlier.
Sorry.
Easier to explain.
Both of my characters have dark vision.
Mark, does your life foot have...
I doubt it.
I don't think... No, she doesn't have dark vision.
Right, the other one.
Who
cares?
Yeah.
Okay, well, since you guys have dark vision, you... Wait, no, the torch eliminates that. Since there's a light in the room. Okay, that makes sense.
We were able to see everything, really. But just not the... there's 4 more goblins.
Wait, yeah, there's 4
So
more
that's why it
goblins
took
in
you
the
so long to roll initiative, is because you're rolling for 8 goblins plus dwarf. Okay.
Okay, now the, another goblin right next to you takes a stab at Grunt.
Okay.
Armor class?
18.
I rolled an 18.
18. Oh shoot, I don't know, that doesn't hit.
No, that doesn't hit. That's
I don't think so.
Oh, wait.
It's up to you.
Wait.
I mean...
This... something.
I don't remember 100%.
I don't remember.
Yeah, we're professionals.
Oh, wait, no, don't I add the dex or strength?
Yours should have a 2-hit modifier.
Yeah, I don't see it. The dex does, yeah.
You rolled an 18.
Yeah, roll an 18, so it's a 20.
Okay, yeah.
So, he takes a stab, and that would be...
You have to roll for it.
3.
Alright.
Okay,
Okay, who's dead so far? 2 goblins?
you guys have killed 2
Two
goblins.
goblins, yeah.
Okay.
And one has stabbed.
Second goblin jumps up,
And there's of course you don't see it, but there are
stab
four.
grunt.
Right.
Since you're in front of the grunt, in front of the dwarf, they're
So
gonna
the elf
keep
is
stabbing
Yeah.
grunt. He completely misses. Stabs himself in the own
Is
foot.
this another critical fail?
The second one that I've rolled. he just stabbed himself in the foot and falls down.
Okay. So he's prone.
Yeah, he's prone.
Alright.
Tico.
Okay, so how many
There
goblins? There's 2
you
standing
see
or
2
1?
you see well there's one standing,
You see
there's
2
one that's
more in
like
front.
on the ground in front of me. In front of Grunt.
Okay, Grunt can handle herself. I'm gonna go after the one that's still standing.
Okay, how would you like to do that?
I would like to go over there with my short sword and not my short. Yeah, short sword and a dagger and just
Kill him.
Double swing? Actually that's a
Double
bonus
swing.
action, yeah. But yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can't move.
Yeah, you can. You just make it's a bonus action.
Yeah,
So,
I don't
so
know about
if you're just gonna walk up to her, or walk up to the goblin, and then you swing your sword, and then you swing your other one, and it's like it's part of your attack action, but it's also a bonus. It's kind of weird.
I don't know where that's at.
Okay, roll to attack with your short sword to begin with,
Okay. 10,
plus
17.
10 plus 7. Right?
Yeah.
Your short sword is a 7.
Short sword is 7.
Yeah, so 17.
17.
So 17 to hit.
17 to hit. Yeah, you hit him.
So then roll
damage.
roll damage on the short sword.
Which ones?
Whichever one it says.
Okay, so 6 plus 5.
11.
11. Yeah. Is this dueling? Right?
We have she hasn't done the second
No,
attack
I've
yet
just
with the
done the
dagger.
short sword.
Well, you
With the
swing with the
short-
short sword, you kill him.
Oh, okay, I'm cool. I don't need the dagger then.
Cool.
Okay. Now that you're in the room, you see 4 more goblins.
4 more goblins over on this side. Right?
They're just like on the other side of the room.
So if I can continue to draw this out. Oh, and there's a small opening in the wall. Come on,
Got that
this.
one.
It's not a door. I just.
Okay. Oh, so like the this room is pretty large.
Yeah, as I
Yeah.
said, it's pretty large before.
Okay, so we see the end of the room, right?
Yeah, you see the end of the room, and there seems to be an opening right next to the opening that you just came out of.
Okay.
Wait, right next to the one we
So
just came out
if
of?
you look at
We didn't
this,
notice that?
yes, because you're fully in the room, you can see everything.
Okay, I'm gonna put
We
it
won't-
right here.
Yeah, we wouldn't have seen it like, from the doorway.
The dwarf tosses his torch on the ground,
Okay.
so you guys can see everything.
Okay. Cool.
This is before. Wait, Gurg.
Okay, so Gurg would like to
Talking to myself. Alright.
he'll walk up to with his mace, and go to the one that's still on the ground and just like pound.
Bash his head.
Do I get advantage because he's prone? I do.
Yeah, that would make
You
sense.
need to read the
Yeah, I
plan.
He's on the ground in front of the
He's
elf,
already
right?
lost a whole bunch of health. Unless you miss.
That's why I was asking for advantage.
Yeah, you do get advantage.
18?
Yeah, you hit him.
19, excuse me.
He's dead.
You don't know that?
I do know that because he only had 4
6.
hit
I did
points
6. Okay. It was actually very likely that I didn't. Wait, you said 4 hit points?
Yeah, 4
Oh,
hit
never
points.
mind. It was guaranteed.
left. You know how much damage your mace does.
Okay, dude. Cool.
Okay.
So I just gonna smash his head. Got it.
Oh yeah, kill
Okay,
him.
so that one's dead. So we still got 4 more, right?
Yeah, there are 4 more that are back in the
We're
room.
all gonna move that way.
The first goblin goes after Tico. He lunges forwards and tries stabbing you.
Okay.
Would he not have moved past Grunt?
What?
Would he not have moved past Grunt?
No, because
if he comes within, I can make a reaction.
At this, Grunt's still over here because this is where the first goblin was.
Oh, Tico moved like in
Tico moved to the one standing. So this one was prone.
Yeah.
This one was also killed by. This one killed by Grunt. This one was killed by the dwarf. Prone.
So Tico's actually in front of the party.
Yeah,
right
Tico's in the front.
Oh, crackers.
So the guy runs up to stab Tico. Armor class.
Armor class. 16.
He misses.
Wonderful. Alright.
And then he like.
But wait, there's more.
He misses and then like takes a step back.
Okay.
Like swings back.
Yeah.
Okay, the second goblin also lunges for Tico. I forgot armor class, but who cares? He misses.
16.
He misses.
This guy's
Again,
coming
does the same thing. Next one also misses. And since there's 3 in front of them, the other one's going to go for Gurg.
Okay.
What's his armor class?
18.
Yeah, he completely misses again.
With
They're terrible rolls.
Whiffs
Don't
galore.
Let's start rolling my
Okay.
Okay,
Nobody attempted to hurt Grunt?
They did.
No, nobody.
One of them did.
Nobody went for
No,
Grunt.
they went
Oh,
for
for
Gurg.
yeah, Grunt's behind them.
Okay. So the elf is over here.
But then there's the dwarf.
Yeah, what about the dwarf? What's he doing?
It's his turn.
Oh yeah, it is his turn. So I forgot about him. Sorry.
How do you forget about a character?
Because he's not a PC.
Alright, come on. What's he doing?
Okay, he jumps forward and takes the first one that attacked Tico.
Okay. He comes over
Then
here.
let me real quick. He smacks him in the head. The goblin seems dazed for a moment and just falls down.
So he's dead. I'm gonna cross that
Yeah.
out. Okay.
Okay, Grunt.
So Grunt's gonna kind of look at this whole assess everything. Yeah, Grunt's gonna walk right up to.
You said he was assessing everything?
She's just gonna kind of look around for a second. Just kind of. That's what she did. So she is she's been a soldier before.
Yeah.
So she knows how to like assess the battlefield, like figure.
Okay,
so
so
that's more role playing than me actually like
Yeah.
doing. Like I'm not looking around for
You're not
anything
more
in
like
particular.
perception.
Right. I'm basically figuring out what the weakest target is.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of she's gonna walk up and so dwarf just killed one. There's what 3 more left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One is by Gurg, and 2 more by Tico.
So Grunt's gonna immediately go to the one that's on Gurg.
Yeah.
No hesitation, and then just try stabbing him with the rapier.
Okay. Roll.
14.
Bonus.
That is.
Use some margin on doing it. You stab forward with the rapier. It slides underneath his arm. Completely misses him. Not completely. It just misses him. But you miss him.
Okay.
You don't even graze them?
Tico.
That's not how this works.
No.
No, Tico went first.
I wrote it down. Be quiet.
Oh, Gurg already did. Okay, yeah. Alright,
Run.
so the dwarf already killed the one in front of me, so I'm gonna kill the next one, the closest one.
Cool.
Ooh, 20.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Short sword or dual wielding?
Sure. Well, it's a different to hit. You have to roll again, as if like it's like a second attack.
Okay,
you just
so
don't add your bonus.
You're gonna attack. Which one are you gonna attack? Your dagger, or short sword?
Short sword.
Okay. Roll for damage.
So what you have to do for criticals when you hit 20 is you roll your damage die twice.
Oh.
Well, let's
And
just
add
roll
the
it
one.
once to see if it kills.
It doesn't. It's still a crit.
5 and 2.
Plus.
Plus-
Nothing one.
5 each.
Yeah, you killed him.
Okay.
No, 5 for the one, not each.
Oh, so
Yeah.
10 and 2.
Yeah.
So
12.
As you swing,
5
the dwarf
plus
looks
5
at you.
plus
Are you a
2 is-
queen? And you slice off its head.
I was listening.
What?
Okay, so I
I'm sorry, I
sliced
was
The
Yeah.
dwarf like looks at you like, "Are you a queen?" As you slice off the goblin's head.
I'm getting a real suspicious feeling about this dwarf. Can I roll something for him? Like
That'd
to
be
see if I-
investigation. But
It's
you
insight. What do you mean?
insight. I'm sorry. I'm not looking at it right now.
Jeez,
But
Andrew.
you do have disadvantage because you're in the middle of a battle.
Okay, I'll
We
wait
can-
until after battle.
Yeah, we can look at that. She gets suspicious.
Hey, your
feelings.
feelings. You have a feeling of
So how many
suspicion.
goblins are left? Just one?
Okay, so I killed
No.
the guy. There's 2 left.
Yeah, there's 2
There's
left.
one in front of Grunt, and there's
One's next to Tico.
one's next to me. Yeah.
Yeah. So the first one next to you is going to swing at you, missing you. Swings.
I mean,
Completely misses you. Yeah.
okay, you gotta use names, honey, because I'm not looking at you.
Well, you're the last one gone, so I'm just gonna say you. They won by Gerg. Yeah, Gerg. He's going.
Gerg doesn't have one, but Grunt.
No, it's Grunt.
Well, Grunt's in front of.
Yeah, Grunt's in front of him, but it's still next to Gerg.
Okay.
So he's gonna swing at Gerg.
Okay.
Misses.
Yep. That's kind of the point.
Or something stronger. A clear golem comes out.
Yikes. Okay.
Yeah, he completely misses, and the dwarf turns around, smacks the hammer into the goblet by Grunt.
Killing that one?
Yeah, just killing him.
Cool.
Oh, so dwarf comes over.
I'm both intimidated
Yeah,
and
that's that
terrified.
Alright. It's whose turn?
I don't know.
Gerg.
Grunt.
Gerg?
Gerg.
You
No,
skipped
Grunt.
Gerg. You skipped Gerg.
Gerg. You skipped it.
I thought
You did
Gerg
the
already
dwarf.
went.
Gerg did not go.
I'm dumb. Okay, well, that goblin's not dead then.
No.
Reverse,
dwarf
reverse.
just-
Yeah, reload.
No, it was the
I
dwarf.
skipped.
Wrote it in ink.
I skipped Gerg.
Okay, well, Gerg, I guess, will stab the dwarf. Or
roll.
smash the dwarf. Goblin.
Smack him.
Not the dwarf.
Kill
Not the dwarf.
Just
Wasn't it?
smack with a mace, James.
Alright,
Come on.
14.
14. Yeah, you miss.
Cool. So then we move forward, and the,
Now the dwarf smacks him in the head.
Then
But before that, the goblin's going to try attacking you. The one by Tico first. He actually hits you.
He hits
Wait, real
I
quick.
haven't even gotten a
Real
chance
quick,
to
pause.
hit
Pause. I feel like I messed this completely up.
Yeah, you
did
did.
I do the 2 goblins before Tico? Okay, yeah.
so
Okay,
never
so
mind.
it's the
That never
dwarf.
happened.
No.
So we're just gonna go, okay, what happened?
that.
What
I
happened
finished
was-
my turn. You did the 2 goblins. One of
Yeah,
them tried attacking
Which
me
was
next.
wrong.
One of them tried attacking
Gerg.
Gerg.
According to my
Grunt.
list,
Grunt was in
Grunt,
front of them.
according
And
to my
then
list, the
dwarf
2 goblins
went-
are supposed to attack after Gerg.
Right, but you
So I
already
messed
did them.
those up because I skipped.
Well, that's why you skipped to the dwarf. You actually skipped Gerg.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I
I'm
skipped
so
to the
confused.
dwarf because I skipped Gerg earlier.
I thought it was Gerg.
So now it's
Grunt,
dwarf's
Tico,
turn.
Professional DM
and then
Kappa.
all them.
Well, I'm sorry, you guys are talking so much I got distracted.
Pay attention. Alright,
The dwarf smacks the one guy by
we got, yeah.
Gerg.
So what
He's
happened,
dead.
what initially happened was actually what had happened.
Yes. Okay,
We were
now Grunt.
So there's only one goblin left, which is by Tico.
Mhm.
So Grunt's going to strut up there and try stabbing him with the rapier.
Okay, as you strut over there, stab him with the rapier. Roll.
17.
Yeah, you hit him.
Yay. Did he kill him?
I
don't
need
know.
damage.
We have a roll damage.
Oh, I'm sorry.
7.
Stab him, he's like. And dies.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now
that's like
battle
exactly
is
his
over.
Battle
Can
is
I do...
Battle's over, yes. You can roll insight. If you want.
Awesome.
So basically, you're not very trustworthy of this dwarf character. Okay.
Normally I trust people, but he's acted suspicious.
What's your
man?
Alright, this is investigation or something else?
This is insight.
Insight.
Insight. How can it be
You should-
investigation? 8, 9, 11.
11. You look at him very closely. You look at the symbol and you think maybe he's from a city? Or maybe that's a temple symbol.
Neither one of my characters caught on to any of them. To
Okay.
be fair, they're not very suspicious of him at the moment.
Is there anything else that jumps out at me or no?
Not really, besides his lightly colored armor.
What color is his hair and eyes? I don't know his description.
Okay. Let me explain this a bit further. Now that you're out of the heat of battle, you're looking at him closely. He has a long white beard. Some of it's tucked underneath his plate armor. He has white irises. They're like
Really
white. You can see his
suspicious.
pupil, but there's a ring around it, so you can tell it's his iris.
So wait.
So is it like an antique white, off-white, or like a white?
Like,
it's like white eye.
wait a minute, is he blind?
No.
Okay.
If he was blind, his entire eye would be white. But you can see
That'd
his
be
pupil,
cool.
and you can see the ring around his iris clearly.
If he was blind, he's getting all these goblins.
He's the level 20 character just dumped in the beginning of an NPC campaign.
He has small pupils. He's very tan. He has a scar on his lip that you can barely make out underneath his beard. His beard's like very thin. He seems to be of old age. Or older age.
Wait, where is this guy? By his beard?
By his lip. On his lip. But you can make it out underneath his beard. And as you look at him a bit more, he's gonna start walking toward the exit. He's stumbling. Like,
okay.
he looks dizzy.
Gary's gonna ask him, are you alright?
Oh yeah, I just had a few drinks before I came here.
How much can you smell on him?
He smells strongly of ale. And goblin blood.
So a drunk dwarf is killing all these people in one thing.
Okay.
Yeah, my description of him says very drunk.
Cool. Alright, so wait, is this the door or the exit out of this room? Is it like leading outside, or is it?
You see a small light out through there. You can't really tell though.
Is this the way that he came? I'm asking.
Yeah, this is the way I came. It's exhausting climbing up down here.
Wait, are we on a slope?
I'm just gonna, sorry, Gerg, well actually, Gerg's gonna take a minute. Grunt's gonna kind of stand menacingly in front of Gerg, and Gerg's gonna like start looking through the goblin bodies. Menacingly.
Are you trying to intimidate?
I'm trying to,
Protect Greg.
basically make a statement that these bodies are ours.
What bodies?
The goblin bodies, all eight
So that'd
of
be
them.
intimidation. You're gonna roll for it.
$20.
Nat 20 or
No,
20?
20.
How high of charisma do you have?
Not very, but I have
How high did you roll?
17.
That explains it.
I guess I'm intimidating both of them, so if you just want to be intimidated, that's fine.
He looks at you like, okay then.
So
Takes a
Gerg
goblin
is,
body in front of him out of the way.
so Gerg is going to just kind of search through all the bodies,
Also,
looking for
if I
like
may
gold.
continue.
Sorry.
Tiko's also intimidated.
Well, Tika had to roll for it. Didn't she?
Do I have
She's
to?
also intimidated.
No, okay.
I'm not very intimidation kind of.
So Gerg is just kind of going to look through all 8 bodies and kind of look for gold or anything small of value.
You find short swords. They don't really. They're like pretty worn out.
Right.
They have like large chips in them. Not really useful in battle. Very dull. You find at least 4 gold on all of them. Not each, but overall 4 gold.
We haven't eaten in a while. I'm gonna state that I'm hungry.
Okay.
My good dwarf friend, Gerg will say.
Hold up.
Pulls out his bag. Pulls out a big loaf of bread.
You hungry?
Yes, please.
Grunt will immediately snatch the bread and take off a small piece.
Can you roll for strength?
I can. 18.
Okay, as you try, like, grabbing it, his grip is firm. He holds the bread
Do I rip off
strong.
like a
You don't rip any of it off.
Okay. Okay, dude.
I'll divide it.
Takes off, like, half of it, puts it in his bag, and splits it into 4 equal pieces. Gives it to you guys. Then he pulls out the hat and just chows down.
You mean 3 equal pieces for the 3 of us?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay.
Whatever. I mean, just 4 people.
Okay. Yeah.
He chows down on the half of loaf of bread. It's gone in 4 seconds.
I will smell the bread first to make. Do I smell anything like off about it?
No, it might be a little stale, but not very.
Okay, and then I'll nibble on it.
Greg and Grunt will both eat the piece of bread without thinking twice.
He also reaches down in the bag, pulls out a large.
Is that water?
Yes, this is water.
Would you guys like some water? Wash down the bread.
Wait, I'm gonna wait until you drink first.
Okay.
Screws it, takes a
Big sip. Might not be much left now.
Okay, no. I'm gonna.
Grunt will go over there and help you hold it up so that you're
Strength check.
How heavy is this water?
It's like 20 pounds.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
But it's pretty big.
Grunt will at least help
Tico.
Tico.
And as you're doing that, he pulls out a flask and starts drinking.
Mm-hmm. So, Mr. Dwarf, Grunt will say after he takes a drink of water.
The dwarf is now sitting down on the ground.
Are you always this drunk?
Most of the time.
Okay, Mr. Bazon, we are clearly displaced from where we were going to. Perhaps you can point us. Well, I don't know. Does this lead out of the cave?
Yeah, we're very close to the road.
Can you show us out of the cave, please?
You guys might be good at climbing.
No. Okay. Gurg immediately says, "Nope. I am definitely not good at climbing."
Oh dear.
As he walks out through the hallway, he slowly disappears into the light. He doesn't disappear, but he goes into the light. He's very shiny.
We'll follow them.
As you follow him, you see this cave leads out to a large area and then a small opening. Very steep. It's like rocks everywhere.
Like, is it like you
Are we
have
on
to
like
climb?
the side of a hill, mountain? Describe our surroundings.
You guys are in a cave. It's like a long tunnel
inside.
down into this opening.
Oh, we're still in. Okay, let me
We're still
get
in
this
there.
straight.
Do you not know?
That's like a long tunnel. That's true.
I'm trying
Is
to
it
get
like
this
where we
straight.
have to climb?
I'm thinking like inside of a mountain.
Well, there are a lot of rocks everywhere, and there's no like stairway up. It's very steep and small.
But I'm saying, like, for a taller character, would they might be able to walk up?
No, it's like 20 feet up. As you see the dwarf, he puts his large hammer out, takes out 2 small red hammers, jumps up, and starts climbing with the hammers.
Is he creating like little holes where his hammers went?
No, he's using the hammers as like footholds. Because he's not that tall, so he hammers as
So like pickaxe.
No, it's not a pickaxe. It's
But
a
like
hammer.
kind of like the.
He's using it to hold on to the rocks.
This guy's way out there. Okay.
I don't know if I can get out.
Grunt will snatch you up and put you like on her shoulders, and she will start climbing.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll for acrobatics.
22.
I'm sorry. As you start climbing, you slowly lose a foothold and slip down to the bottom.
Okay. I'll
22.
do it again.
I rolled a crit.
Why do you roll against us? That doesn't make
Because
any
I
sense.
want to.
That doesn't
You
make any
just want to see
sense.
us
No,
fail.
you're supposed to set
No,
up DCs.
as you look up ahead before you start climbing, you see the dwarf has already made it to the top. He pulls out from his bag a big rope. Tosses it down.
Okay.
Let me get this anchored first.
And he walks off. You don't see him, but the rope is still there.
We'll wait until.
It's ready.
Okay, Grunt will start kind of tug on the rope first because she doesn't trust the dwarf.
It's a little bit slack comes down, but then it's very firm.
So Grunt will then start using the rope to climb.
Okay. Gonna be another acrobatics.
You gonna roll against us?
No.
9.
With buffs.
Yeah. I have a +7. I rolled a 2, dude.
As you start climbing up, You slowly slide down, but you're still climbing until your hands start hurting. They're red.
What are you doing?
Sorry, the max for climbing that rope was a 10.
Why would it be an aggression to climb a rope?
Rope.
That doesn't make
Most
any
people
sense.
can do that.
You
No.
do that. I could
You
do
could
that.
do that. That's
Yeah.
anything that
No,
you
I
can
can't.
do.
I can't climb.
Okay, anyone
can't
else
climb.
can.
Fine, you guys can climb the rope. Go ahead.
Okay, no, because this is like a whole thing that I was. So Grunt will climb the rope all the way to the
Yeah.
top. But Gerg is kind of just gonna sit down just for a second
At the bottom.
at the bottom.
We almost got
and then,
hit by Grunt's feet.
He's just kind of gonna look up and then look back down, and then look up and look back down.
Can I yell down and ask if he needs help?
I'm good. Just give me a minute. Just give me.
You sure?
Grunt will kind of like push everyone back, and she will like be at the entrance.
Stand back.
Yeah, and then she'll kind of grab onto the rope, and then once she kind of grabs onto the rope, Gerg will kind of start climbing cautiously up.
You're not afraid of heights, are you?
Nope, I'm good. Yep, this is fine. Just don't talk to me. I'm just climbing up the rope very nervously, very sweatily, and then he'll get very close to the top and grunt. Sorry.
Tico outside looks around. I'm assuming.
I thought I was on Grunt's back.
Yeah, you jumped.
Well,
off.
Grunt
You
took
guys
it.
are
Okay.
right up top. I'm assuming you're gonna look around and see where you
Yeah,
are.
I'm curious.
Yeah, called it. You see, there's a whole bunch of trees nearby you, and you see the road that you were on earlier. There's
New map.
goblin
Right.
skeletons.
Oh, from where we killed them.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's 5
you're
goblins.
right
Oh, so
there.
this was like the hole that we were in.
Trees,
Looking at.
trees,
Yeah.
trees.
So anyhow, Gerg is gonna kind of get to the top, and Grunt will kind of help him.
Yeah, you guys are all out. The dwarf picks up his rope.
Come on. Onto his back. That was exhausting.
So, Mr. Bazon, where can we get a drink?
There's a town quite a ways down from here. About 50 kilometers.
Well, that's a bit of a hike.
Yeah, I know. It's about 4 days travel and walking.
Wait, let me check real quick.
It's almost a mile. It's not a. It's like
Less than,
It's,
or?
I think it's less than a mile. Yeah.
Let me check. 20 kilometers is 12 miles. So it's not a 4-day hike. It's about a day's hike. For him.
It's about a day's hike for me.
Did you walk down here, or did you have horse, or what?
I walked here.
Hey, you nerd.
Those goblins that I found on the road, they were tasty.
Gerg just. First of all, he's barely over the fact that he just climbed up 20 feet with rope. Yeah,
I'm
Gerg
gonna
is.
gag at that.
James didn't know.
What?
Yeah. Go ahead.
But Gerg is not going to be able to understand exactly what he just witnessed. With the idea that this dwarf literally just ate the goblins.
Wait. There's just goblin skeletons?
Yes. It's only been about 11 hours. It's almost nighttime by now.
I'm gonna write that down. 11 hours.
So before,
I'm going to write down eats goblins.
as you guys were on the caravan in session 0, it was about morning time. Now it's about evening, almost nighttime.
So, Gerg will kind of look at the dwarf. Do you normally eat goblins?
No, this time I had to.
Had no food. Later though, a traveler came by and I bought some bread off him.
Which traveler?
A traveling merchant. I camped out here all day. I was hoping it'd be night by now.
Okay, dude. You think there might be more goblins around since we,
There could be. I only came in here recently. And that's what you saw in the cave. They were probably patrollers.
So Grunt's kind of just gonna take a quick look around to see if there's any goblins.
Perception.
Yeah. 14.
Okay, you look around, you don't really see anything. You do see a few clubs on the ground. You assume that's what knocked you out.
Grunt's kind of going to go over to the clubs, which I assume are pretty close to where the...
Yeah, they're right by the entrance.
And she's just going to kick them down the entrance.
You kick them down the entrance. Dum-dum, dum-dum, dum-dum. Yeah.
Well, I do think, this is Gerg, that we should probably get out of here.
Okay, are you guys gonna go to the road, I'm assuming?
I think we're gonna go to the road. I think. What's the dwarf doing?
The dwarf is just waiting for you guys.
Okay. He's kind of hopping in.
He's waiting
yeah,
for you guys.
Gerg's gonna walk over to the road. And then I'm gonna ask him, the dwarf, which way is town again?
Oh, that way. He points to the way the caravan was traveling.
Okay. And I guess
as you walk out into the road, you notice on the ground there is a whole bunch of hoof marks and wheel marks.
Probably the caravan that we were traveling with. I'm not going to mention that to him. I'm just going to keep walking, Gergis,
okay.
And start walking down.
As you start walking down the road, you hear behind you.
Troll! In the dungeon! Okay. I guess we'll turn around and
it's quite a distance off. Or it sounds like it's quite a distance. You don't really hear it very well, but you do notice that it's a really loud roar.
Wait.
That again?
How far away is this roar?
You don't. You know it's a long distance away, but
which direction?
Behind you. You guys are traveling
like from where we were traveling from
towards the where the caravan was going. But you guys just hear a roar. It sounds like if you were close by, it'd be super loud.
You should really storyboard what happens every episode with just your drawings.
Might be able to get.
No, seriously though, you could literally that's kind of funny. Anyway,
Oh, we better hurry. Don't want that thing catching up with us.
What thing?
I don't know, but it sounds big.
How about we travel off of the road?
It might be a good idea, but we should probably keep near
enough to see the road, but off into the tree line,
Mm-hmm.
so that we can hide at a moment's notice if it gets closer.
It's a pretty good idea.
So we're gonna go on the tree line, just to
Dang it. Lost me map.
Okay, well we can follow the road and we'll see where it leads us. There should be enough signage or something. We'll get onto the Gerg and Grunt at least are going to move into the tree line, where it's really easy to either duck behind a tree or duck into some roots.
How far away from the ropes or from the road?
Enough that we can still see the road and keep track of it.
Remember, the road also has rocks on it, right next to it.
Right. Okay. No, I want to be in the tree line, not where the rocks.
Yeah. Okay. You guys gonna travel for? Or what do you want to do?
I'm just following, but I'm a bit behind because I'm short and.
So the dwarf is gonna run up next to Grunt. Hold his hand, or try to hold her hand.
I'm gonna wait to see how this turns out.
So you're telling me the dwarf tries grabbing Grunt's hand?
No, not tries grabbing it. She's taps on her hand, trying to see if he can hold it.
So Grunt's just kind of gonna take her hand and just look at him weird.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes during dusk I can't see where somebody could guide me.
She's just gonna give him a menacing look, don't you dare touch me.
Looks back at Gerg.
Can you hold my hand?
Gerg's gonna be I think you can follow well enough via sound.
Kinda hard to hear right now, and I'm hard of hearing. I'm quite old.
Gerg will ignore said comment and look over at Tico, who's falling behind, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
You need a lift.
In a couple minutes, probably, after my legs tire out. So, yeah.
So as soon as you get close enough to where Gerg is, Gerg's just gonna yank you by your back and just plop you on his shoulders.
Gerg or Grunt?
Gerg.
Okay.
The half-orc, yeah.
Yeah. You guys are gonna walk for a distance. It becomes nighttime. Do you guys want to make camp, or do you guys want to keep walking?
I think we're all pretty well rested. At least, okay, Greg is
It's been about 2 hours.
I think we're all fine. Yeah.
Okay,
Just gonna keep going.
Do you want to pause? I'm getting hungry here.
yeah, let's pause for a break.
Okay.
Intermission.
As we are traveling. Ahina, Ahuna, Matata, Akuna, Matata. We got the map, yippee.
It's still like really dark, but it's not like pitch black. Yeah.
So we are. I don't know.
We're like here.
Yeah.
As you guys
No,
walk,
I should ask. We're like around here, right?
I'm not designated to tell you.
We are designated.
We would know about where we're at.
You told
No.
us in session 0 where we were at.
I said you were around that area.
You told us where we were.
This dude.
I
need to
said
rewind.
you were around this area.
Just rewatch session 0 for him. Oh yeah, do we get XP for those goblins?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
We're
not.
probably close to level 2.
You guys
right
killed
now.
about 4 of them.
We killed a few more than 4 of them.
It was 8 total.
No, the dwarf did.
The dwarf killed 2 out of 8.
We had
3 out
6.
of the 8. I don't remember how many killed. Mark,
Alright, let
you
me
wrote
see.
notes on this.
Alright, so
That's exhausting.
elf killed what, 2 or 3? Orc killed. Did orc kill anybody?
It doesn't. All 3 of us are sharing XP.
Halfling killed 2 at least. Dwarf killed whatever was left. That means 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, dwarf killed 2.
No.
And that's not including
So that's 6
the ones in the
goblins?
other rooms.
So what's the XP? Whatever that is times 6 and then divided by 3. So actually times 3.
Give me a second.
That's how that works. Math is hard.
Give me a second.
I have a calculator.
What's the
No.
XP for a goblin, or are you not doing that?
Yeah, I'm doing that.
What's the XP for a goblin? Margaret has a calculator. He has a calculator.
100 each. Oh, level up? No.
Wait, 100 each for the goblins or 100
No, 100
XP?
each for you 3.
Awesome.
So we are
XP.
2/3 the way
It's
to
now
level 2.
200.
Wow. Almost level 2 on session 1.
Well, we did have a session 0 where we had just as much XP.
What do you say?
So you're up
Great
to
intro for
100.
session 0 for
So
the
you're at
YouTube video.
200.
You put in the
because
the first few
one
seconds
was
of us setting up. Okay, so you guys get 100 each. You guys write that down?
Yep, we got a lot of. So we are walking where it's almost nighttime.
It's basically nighttime. It's getting dark.
Do you need
You
our
look up.
passive percent? Oh, okay.
Do we
The
have
sun
a...
is, or the moon. It's like a
Do
smooth
you have?
liver.
Sorry, 1 second. Do you have a blank character sheet?
Possibly.
No. I was just.
You did have one.
I put it out. No. It wasn't for me. It was for you.
I already wrote all my stuff down.
Okay.
For the dwarf.
I have my own character.
Someone's
for the dwarf.
gonna stay.
That's your dwarf. Just in case we found him.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that's not how you're supposed to balance it, but okay.
I didn't get his stats. This is an old character I used to play. I just changed him over.
You didn't make his stats. He just insta kills goblins.
Yeah.
That's a feat. It's a homebrew feat. You insta kill goblins by swinging a hammer at them. 100% hit ratio.
NPCs have the ability to insta-kill goblins.
Why?
If I want them to have it.
Why?
Thematic effect.
Stealing my shine, dude. Alright, we'll talk about that later. Anyhow,
What is Gerd gonna do? Miss him?
bash their face in with a mace, dude. Okay.
Says the last fight.
Yeah, the last fight. What do you mean?
He didn't hit anyone.
He
Oh, I know.
killed one person.
Wait, no.
Yeah, I smashed somebody's face in, and I hit somebody else.
Or you smashed the prone guy.
Yeah.
That's about it. You missed everyone else.
I didn't miss an attack. Pretty sure Gerd killed 2 of them.
No, Gerd killed one of them. Grunt killed like 3 of them.
True. Grunt's really good at it.
Okay.
All he does is kill. She kills.
The moon is a slight sliver.
Okay.
So soon it'll be pitch black.
Wait, what month
We
is it?
do
Is
all
it warm or
have
cold?
dark vision.
I don't.
Okay.
It seems as you were before, it looked like flowers were blooming. So it could be coming out of winter, could be in summer.
flowers are blooming, that's spring.
Spring or summer.
Okay.
Out of winter or spring.
Do you need our passive perceptions as we're traveling, or what? How are you doing travel?
Travel, I'm going to do a roll every hour that you guys travel.
How many hours?
Well, let's see.
You said 10-hour walk? Margaret's on my back. That's fine. Tico, excuse me. This guy's a professional dungeon master, by the way. It's not hard.
Okay. It's gonna take you about 4 hours.
Okay. 4 chances that we could get.
The dwarf is slowly falling behind, like very far behind.
Why?
Good riddance.
He's short and he has very stumpy legs.
We can just keep up with him, like at his pace.
As I said before, his pace is like a day's travel to get from this town to that cave.
Gurg will kind of look at him and be like, "Are you okay on your own? Because we're gonna just go ahead."
I should be fine. Job sounding. I need to take a moment.
Why don't we just take a little nap?
You want to set up camp? Do we have any camp supplies?
I don't know. Do you?
You guys obviously have the essentials, so like a sleeping bag and a water.
Yeah. Well, we have an inventory.
Yeah. I know I wrote.
Oh yeah, your guys' water pouches are empty.
Oh, that's nice to mention. Thanks.
I thought you guys
yeah.
would have known that when I gave you water, but
Yes,
I
I have a
specify
backpack
that.
bedroll.
Yeah, we got enough to lay down and sleep.
will you guys be keeping watch?
We haven't decided what we're doing yet. So Grunt's gonna kind of look around and see if she can find like any like pond or
That'd be
stream.
perception.
Okay.
You look around, you see a small trickle of water somewhere. You hear a small trickle of water somewhere. You don't see anything.
Follow the sun.
Grunt's going to tap Gurg to say that he needs to follow, and she's gonna walk towards the trickle of water.
As you walk towards the trickle of water, it sounds like it goes from in front of you.
What?
You make no sense. Alright, can I roll to see if there's any dangers nearby?
Do you mean I would like to look around?
Yeah, go ahead. So you're specifically looking for danger. Good job.
Yeah.
Being more specific.
Whoop-de-woo. Which one do I add to it?
Perception.
Okay, so 13 plus 5.
18.
18.
You look around. You don't really see anything that looks menacing.
Do you see anything that doesn't look as menacing?
What do I
Like,
see?
You just see trees and the road.
Trees, road, nothing with water.
Yeah, you don't really see any water. You do hear it though.
Where's it coming from?
From the way Grunt and Gert came or went.
So I'm just gonna kind of look around confused. Why did it go behind me? I'm gonna like move backwards until I get to a point.
As you move backwards, you get to a point where it's like you're in the water, but you don't feel it. You hear it, you don't feel
Do I
it.
hear it like up or down?
It's like
or
all around you. That's all you hear.
what? Should I start digging? I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm confused.
I'm not at liberty.
There's still trees around, right? We're still
Yeah,
in a
there's still trees
forest.
around.
There we go.
The trees.
Do I
seem-
see any animals? Where there's water?
You see a few owls fly above you, a few nocturnal bats, and a deer. But the deer's like on the other side of the road, way off.
Does it look sickly?
No. Fine.
So there's water nearby.
Right. We're kind of just gonna walk back to where everybody is, and Gerg's just kind of look. Did you see anything interesting? We hear some water, but we can't exactly pinpoint where it is. I was asking, it's like, did you see anything of interest?
I didn't see anything. I hear water too, but I don't see anything. Any water.
Did you see any animals?
I saw a deer.
Where's the deer?
It's across the road, right? Over there.
Gerg is gonna go try finding the deer. Sneak up kind of slowly to it. Not to start.
First perception, because you just pointed in a random direction.
I said it's across the road right there.
Yeah, you can see across the road, but they need to see if they can see the trees.
I have dark vision. What do you mean?
Yeah, and trees are in the way. This is a forest, you know.
It's weird. I just thought there was a line of trees.
I said you guys were in a forest.
So
I didn't
11.
say anything.
I got 11.
You notice where she was pointing that looks to be matted down grass, but you don't see anything.
Is there any tracks that lead off of where the grass is matted down?
No. Oh, Tico, you still see the deer there.
I still see
What?
It's
If
so
she
big.
sees the deer,
Yeah,
why
that
couldn't I
doesn't
see
make
the
any
deer?
sense.
If it's just there.
Yeah, you didn't look well enough.
You
That's
didn't
not how
look
the-
well enough. You are dumb. Okay.
I'm about
Not
to end
one
the
against
session and then just like beat the crap out of you. So you clearly don't understand what rolling even means.
You don't roll for absolutely everything.
Right. You only roll for things that you're doing that are above what the average person is able to do.
Yeah, you can't really see the deer. Deers blend in very well with the forest.
Dark vision. What do you mean?
Okay, she doesn't.
And
Then
I
how
can
did
see it.
Did she see it and he doesn't?
I don't know.
Well, then why did
You
you make me
do
roll
know, you're
for
the
it? You're
DM.
yeah, that's.
Say something.
I'm making you roll for it. Because this is perception.
No, it's not.
Okay, Gerg's gonna stand there and look like an idiot. Where was the deer again?
And then she finally points it out. And now you see it.
Sherry
Yeah.
pointed it out. What do
You just said it was across the road.
And then
And
she
I pointed.
You didn't say that.
I said it twice.
You didn't say that. All right, maybe the downside of having siblings do a D&D campaign, like it doesn't have to be super specific, Andrew. Like,
If there's a deer over there, you're gonna have to roll for it.
okay.
I'm not gonna let
I
one roll
understand.
aside for the entire party.
I understand, like, if you want me to roll for, like, sneaking up on it, but if it's, like, just obviously, like, right there in the road, what am I actually looking for? Like, it's just there.
Yes, but it's like in trees. I said it's quite a distance off.
Oh, I thought it was just, like, on the other
No,
side.
I said it's on the other side of the road quite a distance off.
You didn't say quite a bit. You said
I
other
said it
side of
was
the road.
it's farther away. Something similar to that. Chat, back me up.
Ain't nobody watching.
Okay. You're making more editing work for me. Gerg will attempt to get closer to the deer.
This would be a stealth check.
Actually, I would like to make my presence known
Okay.
and not startle the deer. In fact,
Animal handling.
I would like to use speak with animals, since Gerg can talk to animals. So he's gonna say in his deer voice,
No.
"What's up? How you going, Mr. Deer? Howdy doody. We are just looking here for some water because we thirsty. We don't want to cause any harm to you."
He points with his head toward the direction that you guys were.
Yeah, so we looked that way and we couldn't find it. Can you, like, show us that?
He starts trotting over to you and sniffing you to make sure you're safe.
I have no intention of harming this animal.
Okay. He goes over to the other party members.
No. I'm going to make sure he stays away from the party members because I don't trust them not to harm this animal.
That's where the water is.
Okay.
Can I
He's
be
going over there.
cooing at the deer? Because he looks so cute.
Pawing or cooing?
Cooing. Aww.
Additionally,
He's so
you hear me
cute.
going, I don't know what deer sound like. I'm making deer noises.
Where's Grunt? Can I like elbow? Is he always like this?
She just kind of looks at you like.
The deer gets onto the road and he sees the other party members and he takes a few steps back.
Gurgi's like, I'll protect you. The big one's with me, so that's fine.
Okay. Slowly walks up, looks at the dwarf menacingly. The dwarf's just staring right back at him.
Gurgi's gonna say, what do you know about this dwarf in deer tongue?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
He goes over to where the Grunt was standing, because I'm assuming Grunt's still by the water.
Grunt, they both kind of walk back to where the party was, because the party's by the road.
Well, he walks over to where you guys heard the water, digs his hoof into the ground, and as he does that, water starts coming up.
Like a fountain water, like?
No, it starts like just water rises in the hole that he's making with his hoof.
Oh, so kind of like at the beach where they're standing, you kind of dig and there's water. Okay, yeah.
That's what's happening, and eventually you see his foot drops in, pulls it out, kicks it with his hind legs, and it opens up a bit more.
Thank you, Mr. Deer. You are the best, and I'm going to grab a little carrot out of my pocket and kind of feed it.
He eats the carrot and he jumps away, running as fast as he can. The hole that opened up...
I definitely had carrots.
I'm assuming you did. Let's just say that you found it while traveling.
And talk to deer.
No. Deer. Sorry.
This is just the beginning.
You look in the hole in the ground, it seems like it's an underwater river.
Very cool.
What the heck does that mean?
Gurg is going to shout over to the rest of the party, hey, I got some water for y'all. And so he's going to fill his own canteen.
If I may continue.
Sure.
The river is about 10 feet down. The dwarf does go over there with a rope, ties it to your canteen. It's a smaller rope. Lowers it down, fills it up for you.
Cool.
Does that each one of you.
Gurg is like, did you know that the river was like this? The dwarf?
No. I had this big water thing.
Oh, okay.
Let me get that out. Takes a big rope, ties it around there, lowers it down for like a minute, and brings it back up.
That's not how science works, but okay. Oh, okay.
Well, he needs a rest. That thing is heavy for him.
Okay, dude. Alright. And then Grunt will go over there and hand the canteen to the dwarf and have the dwarf.
Wait, did I forget to tell you the dwarf had a backpack on? I thought I said that earlier.
I think he mentioned.
I mentioned that he pulled off a backpack and pulled some stuff out, like canteen, bread, other things. Bread. But yeah, so you guys have full water now.
I'm curious, is a guy mowing outside? I wonder how long that's gonna, like, if it's gonna...
Be quiet, maybe we can take it out.
Be quiet, forehead. What is... Okay. Sorry. Alright.
Okay, you guys said that you're gonna try taking a rest?
I think so. I think we're
gonna set up camp.
We're gonna set up camp for the night.
You guys roll out your sleeping bags. Or are you guys gonna keep watch?
We'll take turns.
Okay, who's gonna go first?
Want me to go?
Grunt offers to go first.
Okay.
In like Gurg says that she wants to go first. Grunt likes to go first because she only sleeps for like 4 hours. So she'll do 4 hours of watch and then she'll wake somebody else up for the like 2 hours. Gurg is like, I don't trust the dwarf, and I think he's gonna be really tired anyways.
Well, as you guys make camp, you guys are rolling out of sleeping bags. He's cuddling with his big hammer and is already asleep.
Okay. So it's just us three right now, not the dwarf.
Probably keep an eye on that.
Yeah, Gurg is like, I really don't trust this dwarf, but I don't distrust him enough to just kill him right now. I don't know that I could kill him. So we're just Grunt's gonna watch for the first 4 hours since she's wide awake, and then she'll do her weird meditation thing for the second half, which means each of us can have 2 hours each.
Okay.
Of watch. For the whole, like...
So who's first?
Grunt.
Okay, and then are you guys going to take turns each? Okay. This is going to be a long rest, right?
Yeah. So it'll be on like timers. Yeah. So anyhow, Grunt will start watch first, and Gerg and.
Want me to go second, or?
Well, Grunt will decide.
Okay.
The first watch, nothing really happens. The dwarf rolls over on the other side of his hammer. Not really interested.
Okay. And then Grunt will.
Grunt, I'm assuming, wakes up Gerg.
No, Tico. Sorry.
Oh,
I can do
yeah.
I can do my character. So Grunt will just go over there and like kind of just shove you like a little bit and shake you a little bit until you wake up.
Yeah, cool. And then I'll start the watch.
So as soon as you like jump up,
yeah.
Grunt will just kind of like turn away and go like right to like Gerg is like laying down and she'll like go right to his feet and just like sit cross-legged and just kind of close her eyes.
It's about midnight now. You gonna keep watch?
So I'm gonna keep watch.
Nothing really interesting happens.
Wait, nothing really interesting. So what does happen?
Like a few leaves blow by, maybe a branch falls.
Is there any
off
more
the tree.
animals?
No.
Oh man, you suck.
You might now and then see a rabbit pop by, but
Oh,
it disappears
okay.
immediately.
Okay.
Okay, and now Grunt.
Alright, so I'll go over there and I'll just poke Gerg.
Gerg will, wake up from his slumber. Alright, good night. And then stand up. He'll kind of just stand up and start pacing around a little bit. Keep on watch.
Okay, as you start pacing, how long do you want to pace for? Keep pacing.
About the whole time. Yeah.
Okay, you're pacing the whole time. Nothing interesting happens, but you do see the sun come up.
Oh, that's cute.
The sun's barely over the horizon. You can just make out light.
Grunt will stay watch. He had 2 hours. He'll probably stay for another hour. Gerg. And then Grunt will wake up after 4 hours.
Yeah.
Out of her trance. Because,
Yeah.
Well, the audience may know.
What audience?
Elves don't have actual sleep. They just
they
meditate because they can't sleep. Because they're really old. I don't know, something like that.
Insomniac.
Literal insomniacs. Yeah.
Insomniacs who live.
So
a
it's
very
both
long
Grunt and
time.
Gerg that will just kind of wait like another hour and see if anybody else wakes up naturally.
Yeah, I'm assuming everyone's just gonna wake up with the sun.
Okay.
Yeah.
The dwarf is still cuddled with his hammer as he wakes up.
Okay. And then I think we will make our way back to the town.
Okay, do you want to refresh all your things? Or did you not use any of them?
I did. I already did that.
I ain't using them.
Because everything just refreshes after progress. I think. I need to double check the player's handbook.
Well, for your character, it makes sense.
Okie dokie.
And also, as he kept watch, he collected things.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you guys also want to keep walking down to the.
We're gonna go towards the sea.
right.
Yeah. In the tree line.
Yeah, in the tree line next to the road.
Yeah.
The dwarf wakes up a few
We
minutes
need
later.
to eat.
Oh yeah. Do we have anything to eat?
It looks like you guys are out.
I have
Reach just
rash.
went bad.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
honey.
he doesn't think you guys have any food. Come on.
Okay.
He pulls out a big slice.
You start saying, "Oh, we have red," and Gerg will just kind of like smack you on the shoulder.
He pulls out a big slice of meat.
Gerg kind of looks over at the meat.
This is all we have.
I'm sorry, just.
I'm not hungry.
Where did you get this meat?
You know that deer?
Gerg will say what?
You were asleep
Yeah,
the whole
over
time.
I'm quicker than the brain.
What do you mean you? Okay. No. And Gerg says, "No, I will not be eating my friend that I made last night."
It wasn't that one. It's the one I got before the Goblin Cave.
I don't believe you, and I don't care. I don't eat meat anyways. So,
Okay.
do you have any more of that bread from yesterday?
I got a few crumbs.
Pulls out like a small slice.
Gerg will take it and
Here
eat
you go.
it.
Anybody else want some meat?
Grunt will sniff her nose, kind of.
Oh, your name's Gurk, right? I think I heard it from Tico or something.
Gurg.
Or from the halfling.
Gurg kind of points herself. Me, Gurg.
Okay.
Girl, Grunt.
What's her name?
Tico.
Oh, Tico, hello. Gurk. You know that deer you saw the other day?
Yes.
It's still there.
He points off to the distance, and it's like hiding behind a tree, just watching.
Maybe we should call it over. I don't know how far we are from the town.
Gurg will go. Pss, 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 pss. Just to kind of
The deer trots over to you, but stays like 10 feet back because he's still staring menacingly at the door.
Well, Gurg will walk over and speak in deer talk.
Tell me.
What's up? I'm still here.
Yes, I want to keep an eye. Dwarf.
I think he's fine.
Just that big slice of meat.
Yeah, I don't really like it either. But can't really kill him at the moment. He's a lot stronger than he looks. Maybe that was just because he was drunk. But
Need any information?
yeah, what was that roar we heard yesterday? Do you have any idea?
Every now and then, there are loud roars. Don't really know what it is.
This is like a reoccurring event
It's been happening for the past week.
for the past week.
Yes,
Very suspicious. All right.
I am suspicious too. I told my family to run. Run. It looks like one of them didn't get out.
Oh no. Well. Gurg says, just kind of looks over and says, "Why don't you stick around kind of close? I can't."
Don't worry, I was planning on doing it anyway.
Cool. And Gurg will kind of just walk over back to the party, and I think we'll just start walking towards the town.
Okay.
Will the dwarf?
Did you ask the deer how far away town is?
No, I didn't, but I
Okay.
assumed you were good enough to
Whatever.
figure out anyways. I kind of,
I did lose my map.
We'll keep following the road.
Okay.
I'm assuming you guys want to keep just going down the road, right?
Yeah, does the dwarf fall
Finish
behind
line.
again? Is he like
Like he
this
tries
way?
keeping pace this time. He seems much more equipped for this.
Should I be running alongside you or something?
No,
I'm
Gurg
assuming
will,
Gurg's-
Gurg will once again pick you up and
Okay.
throw you on his shoulders.
Sorry. You guys keep walking. But the night before, you guys walked 3 hours.
At the dwarf pace.
Can I start braiding Gurg's hair?
How long is Gurg's hair?
Pretty long, but it's very curly, so probably not the easiest to braid. As soon as you go to start, playing with Gurg's hair even a tiny bit, Grunt will kind of walk over there and just smack your hand. And then Gurg will be like, it's okay. It's fine. And then Grunt will just kind of look at you menacingly. With pure discontent.
Okay, you guys walk for about another 2 hours. Nothing really happens. You did say that you're keeping pace with the dwarf, right?
Actually, I was. Well, if the dwarf is kind of slow, I was hoping to get like a little bit ahead.
He's always slow.
Okay, so
But
that was the question.
he does seem to be jogging next to you guys pretty good. He's about
10
feet back.
Well, okay. Do I still see that deer?
You look back, you do see the deer. He's about 50 feet behind the dwarf. And he's like ducking behind trees. Like every
Being
10
super stealthy.
seconds, running up.
Is the dwarf? Can we kind of outpace the dwarf at least a tiny bit?
You already are.
Like, are we out of earshot of the dwarf?
No.
Okay.
Or it doesn't seem that way to you.
You're doing it right in front of the microphone, like, I wonder if it hears it. Goodness. Okay.
MSR.
ASMR.
Yeah, I said that. Quite.
Jacob hates it every time I do ASMR. I've done it once or twice before. No, it's like a whole thing. Anyhow. So yeah, we're gonna keep walking, I guess. Nothing eventful.
Yeah. As you guys keep walking, the dwarf seems about 15 feet back. You guys walked for another hour. Nothing really exciting happens. But you do see... You're still in the forest with the road with rocks.
So, okay, the dwarf has fallen even a little farther behind.
Yeah.
You think he's now out of earshot?
You guys think he could still hear you, but
well, he is also hard of hearing. We do know that. So he probably couldn't hear it.
We can whisper.
So Gerg is going to kind of just whisper to Tico without making any obvious head movement or anything. You think we could take that dwarf if he did go nuts?
Maybe if he fell asleep first.
I'm thinking. I don't know yet. I don't trust him. He's definitely kind of scary. He's drunk. I don't normally trust drunk people.
Oh, he doesn't seem to be drunk now.
Right, he slept it off. But he was very drunk yesterday. The deer especially is very suspicious. Which, by the way, that deer is still following us. Maybe with the deer's help, I don't know if the deer could do anything super exciting.
Where did he say he came from?
I think from the city that we're going to. He said he walked.
But where did he come from? Because the insignia on his armor kind of looks like from a city or temple. So would he be a guardian? Or an
Could be
outcast?
like a paladin or something. I don't know.
Mike didn't hear that.
Do it? Oh, sorry. It doesn't really matter.
Talk louder.
Sorry, we're whispering and trying not to let the dwarf know that we're talking.
I know, but you guys can go ahead and talk. I'm assuming that you guys should be whispering.
So essentially, I don't know. It's just kind of strange. I don't trust anything.
How did you and Grunt meet?
I think Grunt's gonna kind of look at you menacingly again. Well, she doesn't really like this story, but she was in a forest like this, back up against a tree, bleeding out of her gut, and definitely about to die. And so I kind of took her in and nursed her back to health. And so now she has followed me ever since. I told her to leave, and she's not going to. So I assume culturally she has some kind of life debt, or she just has nowhere else to go. So we'll just, it's not too bad keeping her around. She can get a little overprotective sometimes, but, it's not the worst thing in the world, so I'll take it. All right, we will keep
You guys
walking.
done talking?
Yeah.
You guys walk for another hour. You see some bandits on the road, but you easily... Or if you guys want to attack them.
How many bandits do we see? Okay, so we'll
There's only like 2 bandits.
We're hiding in the trees.
They're on the opposite side of the road, hiding behind a rock.
Okay, so they're like waiting for...
Yeah, they're both looking down the road, though.
There's just 2 of them. Okay.
One's looking at one side of the road, one's looking at the other side.
Be quiet. And we'll just kind of we'll just wait, just 10 minutes.
Yeah,
see if they move.
You wait 10 minutes. They switch sides, so the one that was looking down one way is now there.
Think we could take them?
Or I can
the dwarf caught up to you guys.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask both, just kind of generally, you guys think we could take it? Is 4 of us versus 2 of them?
Yeah.
You think you could sneak around and stab one of them in the back?
Mm-hmm.
Dwarf.
Hold up! I can fling my hammers at them.
No, just
Don't
hold
be
up.
stupid.
Okay.
Just hold up. Grunt will kind of take out her longbow and kind of just notch an arrow into it.
Continue.
And then Gerg's kind of just gonna they're gonna move a little bit from the tree line, Gerg is at least, and up to like where the rock is on the one side of the road.
You guys are doing stealthy, right?
Gerg is the only one moving so far.
Okay. Can you go ahead and roll for stealth then?
Ooh.
19 plus 1 is 20.
Yeah, the bandits don't see you.
Okay,
Am I still on your back?
I can pull you down back onto the ground. You are gonna have to. So I'll just kind of whisper to you. I'll just say like, we are kind of, they're looking down the roads and not so like you could probably walk straight towards them without them seeing you. Grunt back there has her bow out, which means she's ready to do some cover fire if something goes wrong. Probably best that the dwarf doesn't get involved if we're doing stuff sneakily. Once things do go down, I expect him to kind of just charge. So let's see if we take care of this stealthily.
There's only 2 of them, right?
Only 2 of them.
You take one, I take the other.
Could be, but I'm not good at sneaking. So you attack one, and Grunt will shoot the other with the bow.
Okay.
And then if things do go down, I can help you guys out. And then he'll pull out this little glass vial. So if things go really bad, I can throw this on you, right? And this thing is like adrenaline incarnate, right? So just, yeah. And he'll put it back in his little pouch. Okay.
Roll for initiative.
Well, actually, we get sneak attack.
Oh yeah, you guys.
Well, we do have a sneak attack round, but we still have to roll for initiative.
You guys attack. We need Margaret to sneak if she's gonna sneak back there.
Are you gonna stealth towards?
Yeah. 14 plus.
But yeah, they don't see you.
7.
Okay. Well, so you're gonna just kind of sneak up to him. Okay, you want to go and.
I'm just gonna assume you go straight down the middle of the road because they're like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got in the middle. Which one would you like to attack? The one right or left? Or
That's
Starboard.
Okay.
We should roll initiative.
Roll for sneak attack. No, initiative.
Initiative first, because so like Grunt's like sitting there with a notch, but this is a surprise attack round. So you already roll initiative, and it may not matter, but it's just.
14 initiative.
8 and 9.
Cool.
Very good. 9.
Tico, then you 2.
Okay. So this is surprise attack.
Yeah.
So all 3 of us get attack first. So go ahead. You gonna stab one of them?
Yeah, I'm gonna stab the one starboard side with my short sword.
And you have advantage on the roll because it's sneak attack.
Yeah. Okay.
You roll twice.
I wrote. Okay.
Take the highest.
18.
Okay. 18.
18.
Yeah, you hit him.
I hit him. Okay, and damage 10.
Plus sneak attack, which is sneak attack 1d6.
Oh.
You're a rogue. You get sneak attack.
No, I'm lost. So do I roll again? Okay.
So you just add 1. So 5 plus whatever your.
So it's 10 plus 1.
So 11 damage.
Yes, stab him. I'm assuming in the back.
Whichever's in front of me. I don't know.
Yeah, his back.
How is he?
You stab him in the back. He slumps over. The other guy didn't hear you.
Awesome. I'm gonna go sneak over there or wait.
Well, it's still you
I'll
while
look
you're
back
stabbing.
for Greg's signal.
Gerg will just kind of hold his action.
Yeah.
Until a reaction. And then Grunt will take her longbow and shoot at the other one, the one that she didn't stab. 19 to hit.
Yeah, you hit him.
10 damage.
You hit him in the side. He stumbles, but he's still there. He does notice that he got hit.
Right. Well,
and he does see where the arrow came from.
Right. So Gerg, now seeing that this one's hit, will now charge forward like a maniac. Just go with his mace, and then just swing the mace at the other guy. Okay. 16 plus 6 is 23? 20?
Yeah, you smack him right in the head
22, sorry.
and kill him.
I didn't. Yeah, I was. Okay.
Yeah, he has one health left.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, well, she had 11, and I had 10, and mine was still alive, so I was like, yeah, it's 11. Okay. Crunch. I just wanted. It was baseball bat. That's what it was. It was baseball bat with a mace.
Harley Quinn over here.
Okay.
Yeah, Harley Quinn over here.
Yeah. Except it's half orc, so
Half orc.
absolutely not.
With
Harley
a gorgeous little braid in the back.
Quinn. Yeah, clearly.
Okay, you could have rolled for sneak to do that.
Or sleight of hand, actually.
Sleight of hand, yes.
So, yeah, we'll go ahead and look through the bodies.
You find 2 pieces of gold on each.
I don't know, you have to roll.
How are you guys defining the gold?
Currently, I've been taking all. But this time, I didn't.
She is right next to the body. Do you want to search it or no?
No, I have
Alright, you
something
don't like
against searching dead bodies.
So there's 4 pieces of gold, right?
In
2 on
each.
each. 2 on each is what you
4
said.
on each.
4 on each.
Yeah, I said 4 each.
I think you said 2. Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna complain. I'll take 4 pieces since you killed one of them, and Gerg will just kind of hand you 4 pieces.
I'll take it grudgingly.
Begrudgingly, okay. Gerg will
They don't really have anything interesting on them.
Gerg will pocket the rest of it.
They do have daggers. 2 daggers.
I don't think I'm gonna take the dagger. Oh, whoa. I had disadvantage on the stealth.
What do you mean?
Remember from now on, because Gerg actually did a stealth check. Gerg has disadvantage on stealth checks.
Grunt did the stealth check on her.
No, Gerg did. Gerg was the one with Tico on her shoulder, and to walk close to the road, I did the stealth check. I didn't use this minute, but just remember, because I don't think we should go back, but...
Obviously not.
I
hate doing that.
I have disadvantage on stealth checks because of I have chainmail, which makes me like clink, 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 clink. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so that battle is won. Now we are going to continue onto the road, right?
Yeah.
You guys want to continue next to the road or
let's go next to the road. Let's go back to like where the tree line was and just do the same thing that we're doing. Yeah.
You look around, you don't see the dwarf. Roll for perception.
All of us?
Similar. So my highest is going to be 20.
14.
Okay. As you walk over there, you don't immediately see him, and you look next to a rock. He's quietly just sitting there, but only the highest one sees it. 22.
The grunt.
Yeah,
Who
but he's the only one that sees him.
Okay, so Grunt's going to pretend like he didn't see the dwarf.
Takes out his hand. Pokes Grunt's foot.
They gone yet?
Yeah?
Let's turn it as quiet as possible.
Must be so
Oh,
hard
you know
for
that
you.
deer? Yeah, he's been watching me this entire time. It's freaking me out.
Clearly doesn't trust you, Gerg will say.
I think he wants to do something to me. Ugh.
Or maybe just revenge for his brother that you definitely killed.
It was his brother. So sorry. Those are like 20 carats. Please accept me, my forgiveness.
Gerg just kind of looks at him. This is the strangest man any of my characters have seen this whole time.
Who's that? Asking.
Roll that.
Okay, let's go ahead and keep walking, I think.
Okay, as you guys keep walking, he seems to be keeping a steady pace, but he's running.
Okay.
Isn't all that armor on him really heavy?
Yeah.
Wait, why is he running? Wait, Gerg, why?
He's running.
Why are you running?
Last time he was jogging.
I'm running. Last time I was jogging, I could not keep up. Very difficult.
Okay, well, you have to suck it up. So we're just going to start moving. We're going to haul butt to
Okay,
get to the...
You guys.
How much farther do you? How
hour.
long have we traveled already?
I've traveled about 4 hours.
Out of 10.
I never said how many hours it would take you.
Oh, I thought you did.
No,
because you never asked the deer for directions.
Gosh darn it, Gerg. Alright.
No, you didn't ask me to ask the deer
hour.
for directions.
You guys walk for another hour.
Has this road been straight?
What?
Has this road been straight, or like just?
It might have turned a few times.
But nothing that would
nothing
like
too
no
serious.
work loop. Yeah. We're
It's
still
like a
we're like
slight
probably still
curve
traveling due south.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys keep running along and suddenly see a sign of it.
Greg would like to read the sign. He has to roll to see what the sign says.
No. I'm assuming you guys are all gonna walk up to the sign to see it.
I'm walking, or am I on?
Gerg, yeah, she's on my shoulder,
Yeah.
or Gerg's shoulder. So yeah, I guess we'll just kind of walk up to the sign to look at it.
I'm gonna ask Gerg what to say.
Write it down for you guys.
Can you not read? You have a 19 intelligence and you can't read? What's that all about?
I'm street smart, but I'm not. I'm illiterate though.
That's what wisdom is.
I looked it up.
So you guys see this name on the sign.
Opposition?
Opposition?
No.
Misspelled poorly. Oh, he has an 18 armor class. Cool.
Apocarison. What?
Okay, can
You're
I
not supposed to be
please-
looking at that, James.
Oh yeah, okay.
Apocarison.
Wait, how do you spell that? I can't read it, but like I want to know how to say it.
O-P-O.
Oh wait, it's a P, not a B.
O-P-O. I never said B.
I spelled B.
O-P-O-S-S-C-A-E-S-I-N.
So is this like a arrow pointing?
Opposition?
No, it's just like a big sign up ahead. It's like an archway over the thing, but like
So
a sign
Gerg's
form.
gonna look over at the
Let me draw
dwarf.
this out real quick.
You don't have to draw everything. I think I got the gist of it.
No.
Well, Gerg's gonna look at the dwarf anyways. Apocarison, or
yes,
Apothecarian, or
This
whatever.
must be the town I came from.
Or opposition?
Application. What kind of
Application.
what kind of city name is that? You just hit random generate the first 20 letters and
No, I'm smarter than this.
It is application. It's lizard folk for rain and forest.
so rainforest.
No, the name means rain forest. Doesn't mean that it says rainforest.
So it's not a rainforest.
No,
It's just rain and forest.
yes, that's just the name. But that's what the name means. It's not actually the name.
What is the actual
Which
name?
is the actual name is application.
Of course. So this is where you came from?
This is what the sign looks like.
Is this the town then?
Up ahead you see a few buildings. You guys, I'm assuming, get back on the road.
Okay, describe the buildings.
No, I'd like to
as
stay
it
into the
cobblestone.
in the tree line a little
Now,
bit.
the buildings are like a bit off the
So
ground
it's
with
just
some wood.
so this sign is just like over the road, but like
Yeah.
and so the road kind of goes through the city. It looks like.
Yeah, it passes through this town.
Okay, so I'd like to still stay into the tree line for the moment.
Yeah, you only see a few houses.
We'll
Yeah,
walk.
right next
We'll
to the
walk.
sign.
Get a little closer.
As you pass the sign, we're gonna end this session.
Oh no! We still got like 2 hours, dude.
What do you mean? Have you looked at the time?
Yeah, it's 3:40.
We've been streaming for 2 hours and 30
I was
minutes.
planning on ending this like 5 o'clock.
I have to pee.
We can take another short break.
Yeah,
if
let's
you
take a short break.
want. All right, this will be a short
I
break.
need to
We'll be
find
back.
my notes.
Oh, did you not plan this far ahead?
No.
If you did, we can stop.
I didn't plan it this far ahead, but I do not have a town in here.
Okay, well let's stop. This is fine. This
No,
is fine.
I want to keep going.
You said we can. Let me. If you don't have,
Okay.
Margaret's tired. Okay,
Come on.
Margaret's tired. We'll end it here. This is what you said. You said you wanted it, so we'll end it.
Oh yeah, still have your